But in the meantime, let's have a quick chat then with the boys. Rohan, shall we have a chat with you first since Max is still fanning about? Yeah, grab the microphone, my dear. Okay, folks, we are just hanging fire. The Wi-Fi is now okay, I'm assured, so let's crack on then. Rohan, so first of all, I have to say, last time you had a conference where you were a bit disappointed not to get P15, but you got the shot tonight, and my goodness, you and Max, nerves of steel, you boys.
Yeah,
See if we can stand this up a bit. Trial and error.
all the boys were good at it. We got the winner. That's what we need.
Certainly do, absolutely. Folks, just apologies for the outside noise. Stevie Wall is having a little bit of a skid, I'm told, but we'll try and crack on, Rohan. So, yeah, absolutely, points crucial at this point in the season. Wolverhampton, not the best result on Monday, so tonight was even more crucial to get those 3 points on the board, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. A bit disappointed to not get anything from Wolverhampton. I think we should now we need to concentrate on just winning the home matches and get some points away. So now everyone's looking pretty good and Cookie's back to himself, I think. So yeah, should be good for the future.
I mean, it's been a little bit of a break for you boys. The disappointment of having the Somerset rained off last week must have been quite frustrating for you guys not to have some action a little bit sooner than now.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to have a few days off. I've been sort of sick the last week, so I've got Sweden and now Poland's coming up, so I'm not really that quiet. But, yeah, it has been a bit quiet here, but
So keep him busy even though he's sick, folks. Let's hear it for him, Rohan Tungate. Over then to Max Fricke, without the avocado shorts this week. Max still in the uniform, so never mind. But I have to say, as I was saying to Rohan there, you boys absolutely nerves of steel. Some of the manoeuvres that you've been pulling. Yeah, folks, do we have a bit of quiet so we can hear the riders? Yeah. Thank you, folks. So, Max, as we were saying, you boys have just got absolute nerves of steel. Some of the manoeuvres you've been pulling tonight, those passes on the inside, slicing through the opponents, in between them on the back straight. Is it a case of closing your eyes and hoping for the best, or is it a well planned out manoeuvre?
I don't know if it's exactly well planned out, but it's not quite close your eyes, but halfway in between. But yeah, I wish I could make a few more starts actually, and then I wouldn't have to bother passing anyone. But it is the way it is, so it's nice to get a max tonight. I think the first one of the season maybe. I've dropped one that many times this year, so I feel like I'm about to one. But yeah, all in all, it was a good night. The track was really good tonight. As soon as we walked the track, everyone was really happy with it. So hopefully more of the same in the coming weeks. But they've been doing a really good job all year. So I think everyone's been pretty happy with that.
I mean, the first time as well that the boys have been at home at full strength to have Steve Worrell back at number 2. We did expect him to be a little bit nervous, and obviously he's 3 months behind the rest of you boys. But even so, pulling his weight, putting in the points is exactly what we needed from him.
Yeah, it's great to have Stevie back in the team. You know, we've got the band back together basically, but he's, you know, like I said, he's building confidence all the time, getting better and better. So I'm sure soon enough he'll be back to full speed. So then hopefully we can win matches by more.
Let's hope so, folks. Let's hear it from Max Fricke, the maximum man on the night. And over to young Dan on the end. Dan, Rohan was saying how he's been extremely busy the last few weeks, especially. Max is the same. You, of course, Cardiff, then let you know, back here to Bellevue on Monday, and at Manchester this week. And this, you really are getting about a bit at the moment, aren't you?
Just normal. Last year it was 3 weeks. I think it's better this year than last year, so I'm still happy.
He's a happy man, that's always good. Max was saying that tonight the track was probably the best you guys have seen it for some time. Just sort of talk us through conditions. How was it peppy, was it slick, and how did it suit you guys?
Just pretty normal, really.
What's normal, Dan?
Just sounded like a little bit of dirt, not too much, and yeah. it's good.
But certainly did the job for us. And Wolverhampton, though, a few moments where we thought they might be able to keep things quite a little bit more closely, and we don't want them to be going home with a consolation point. They didn't manage it this time, and you guys came away with a comprehensive win. But did you expect maybe a little bit more from them after what we saw on Monday?
I don't know, they're a good team around their place, but you know, we've been pretty good around here all year, and we always seem to have a good meeting against Wolves for some reason. So you know, tonight was just the same, and everyone's riding good at the minute, and you know, we're still getting better and better, especially with Stevie just coming back and things. But I don't know, we're all progressing, and it's looking good for the playoffs, hopefully.
Hopefully so, folks. Let's hear it from Dan Bewley. Three examples here of riders who are very much on their game, but we've of course got four of the guys downstairs who played their part tonight. Just to talk us through how is Damien at the minute. It looked quite a gnarly crash, so I was quite amazed he bounced back up as quickly as he did.
Yeah, that was a huge crash. We've seen a couple this week, obviously with Cardiff and stuff like that. But you know, he's okay. He bounced and tumbled and rolled, and he's young and he's got rubber bones at that age. So he's okay. He's ready to go again. But you know, he's improving all the time. He's working on his craft, which is good to see. But you know, as a unit, we won quite convincing tonight, which is great. We've been doing that pretty good here at home. And it's really good to see these guys battling out. You know, to have that choice in Heat 15 is getting tough now for them. So we had to do a coin toss between Dan and Rohan here, who's going to take the other berth with Max. You know, obviously, see Max get a maximum the way he did, and he's that fine style was pretty impressive. But you know, we like beating Wolverhampton, and to beat them by a comfortable margin is even better. We know we've got to pick up points on the road, and obviously, I don't think that, you know, the way the boys rode at Wolverhampton the other night, I don't think that's too far away.
No, absolutely not. And as we've mentioned already, Steve Worrell 3 months behind the rest at the moment, given that he's not had much opportunity to ride for us since his injury, but he's been showing some very promising signs tonight. Race winning his opening ride. We've seen him putting in some very good scores in the championship. So once we get him back up to speed, you feel that the team will be really firing to its full potential.
Yeah, true, but Steve also brings a lot more to the team than just his scoring prowess, and then that's not quite there at the moment. And you know, coming back from a lengthy injury is never easy. I mean, I've experienced that many times myself, so I've got a bit of understanding where he's at right now. And it's track time. It's, you know, these guys have been racing, you know, 30, 40 meetings already to his, you know, couple. So it's tough to get up to speed. It's there. It's in the tank. We know what Steve can do. We're behind him right now, so we're just got to be a little bit patient. But while these guys are performing the way they are, you know, it's okay. So, but yeah, tough time for him. But you know, he's battling away.
Absolutely, and the boys next at home on August the 6th against the Kings Lynn Stars, so going to need all the firepower we can get against those boys. They're the only team so far this year to beat us here at the National Speedway Stadium, so a little bit of beef with them.
Not really. I mean, you know, we can sort of pinpoint that particular day for a number of reasons. You know, we were kind of forced to run on that day, missing, you know, Max and Craig, so that was unfortunate. That won't be the case this time round. We're in a pretty good bit of form, and we've got to stop teams with the league table being so close and so competitive right now. You know, so those away points are very vital. We've not picked up enough, but we just got to make sure teams that come here that don't get anything in.
Let's hope so, folks. That is Mark Lemon and our Bellevue Aces. Adrian Smith over there in the crowd. Adrian, do you fancy coming and having a quick chat? Folks, let's hear it for our CEO, Adrian Smith. Okay, no worries, boss. So, Adrian, obviously, a couple of things that would be quite interesting to talk about. Obviously, first of all, tonight's result. These guys continue to impress every week, don't they? Switch it on, boss. There we go.
There you go. Fantastic performance, actually. Well, great to watch, and right in front of our owners as well. So they always display. Perhaps the owners should come every single week, because then there might be extra incentive. And it's nice and expensive for them, so that's great. But no, superb performance tonight. I thought everybody, you know, to the man, they were great.
Absolutely, and as you mentioned, Tony and Robin here tonight to see the action. These guys putting a lot of time and a lot of effort into the club this year. We've seen a lot of different things being, you know, put forward, investments and advertising and all of the new incentives. They've got the boys certainly driving on those incentives. The paychecks will certainly be coming in thick and fast with scores like that. But we have noticed, obviously, there has been a couple of things out there that just lately, I don't know if you have, maybe you want to expand on that, an opinion on?
Some people have seen it, some people haven't. The Manchester Evening News has run an article about investment, and it's really aimed at the council, but obviously they've really gone at Bellevue Speedway. The fact is, we've got a great relationship with the council since we've been involved, and we've only been involved for, 18 months now. They've been superb, very supportive, but they understand that we're trying to do this thing properly, and we need a proper business model. The council, unfortunately, the article, and some of you may not have read it, I won't go into lots of detail about it, but it's sort of alleging that we're getting money coming into the club, and I can categorically say that there is no need for that. We've got private investment. It's not about giving us money. We're not asked the council for any money. It's all about this stadium, which is a fantastic stadium, but it needs some other investment to make it even better. That's not just for us, that's for everybody that uses it. And it's the same in terms of the advertising board they refer to, which doesn't just benefit us, it also benefit the sports village next door, which does basketball, netball and everything else. So, there is one particular councillor that's obviously, in my opinion, probably gone to the press to run a story. Perhaps he might want to come and meet us first and have a chat and see what we're trying to do before we run the story. They're alleging that the council have been reckless. If investing in the stadium, if looking to create jobs in the area, and if looking at education and training projects is reckless, then I'm a bit concerned about that, because it's not reckless at all. All that will happen if there are sound business plans. So it's not a given. We need to do these things properly, but we've got a very good council behind us, and thankfully we've got some very good local councillors, people that live in the area, that know what we're trying to do and are very supportive, and we're very grateful for those. But it will be something which we will respond to in the fullness of time. I've read the article. It needs us to take some time to look at it, but we will be responding properly. But one thing I'd like to say is we are not in a situation where there are financial difficulties that they are sort of trying to push in their article today.
Well, there you have it, folks. We are not in financial trouble. Investment in our stadium, investment in our future. Adrian, thank you very, very much for clarifying. And we have one last order of business before we close tonight. It's the Rider of the Month for June and July. I'd like to invite our owners forwards. Tony, Robin, to present the Rider of the Month to Max Fricke. Congratulations, Max. Tony, sorry. Did you get them mixed up? Apologies. Adrian, stop laughing. Well, thanks. That concludes this press conference. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next week. If you can, please do join us on Saturday for the Summer Speed Saturday. If you can't, have a safe journey home tonight, and we will see you next week.